Hello and welcome. This is Katie. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today we are using our Kaleidoscope powders with some gel medium to create our card projects today. And last time we used the Kaleidoscope powders, we created a shimmer spray. So this time we're going to use some gel medium. Now this is the download that you get with the QR code. So I talk about that QR code that's on the back of Maker Forte packaging. If you scan it with your camera phone, it's going to give you a link and then give you a download list of all the ways that you can use that particular product. So last video we did the shimmer spray. That was number 5, and today we're going to do number 7. Now there's several things within number 7, but we're going to use the gel medium. Now I'm showing you here that that's the light modeling paste, and then the bottle to the left is the gel medium. And you can see there in the center the nice shimmer that you get with the gel medium. The one here on the bottom that I'm showing you, the Happy, and then the Easter here, that's using the texture paste or the light modeling paste. And it sucks the life right out of the shimmer. So it just gives you the color, and it's a matte finish, paste finish basically. So be sure and use a translucent gel medium when you want to use this technique with the Kaleidoscope powders. So this is just a white shimmer cardstock. You can use any white cardstock. I'm also going to use some the Eclipse Black Maker Forte cardstock, and I'm showing you this black by Fabriano. It is 140 pound weight. I don't have very much of my Eclipse Black cardstock left, so I'm going to use some of that as well. The Fabriano as well. Now, the only thing I would recommend for your cardstock, make sure that it is at least 100 pounds. This is a water-based medium, so you're going to have some warping if you use anything less than 100 pounds. So it's really easy. All you're going to do is take however much gel medium you want or need for your project, and then you're going to put some of the Kaleidoscope powder in, and then you're going to just mix it around. Make sure that you smush it. I'm going to smush it around here like it's paint and get it really mixed in, because I don't want any lumps. You want to make sure that all your pigment powder is mixed into the gel medium. The other thing I'll say is that I'm working on a glass mat, as you can probably tell. So I do recommend that. Even a glass cutting board, from a department store, Wally World or whatever, is going to work better, as well as a silicone mat. You can try using your self-healing cutting mats, and the only reason I would say not to use those is for cleanup purposes. When you get that gel medium very thin, when you're scraping it off, it may not come off of that self-healing cutting mat very well. So that's the only reason why I would suggest a glass mat or silicone mat, which a silicone mat you can get pretty cheap in the baking sections at the craft stores. So for cleanup purposes, that's why I recommend both of those things. Now, the other thing I'll say is I am using a repositionable spray on the back of my stencils. So a pixie spray, Scotch, there's several different brands. I do recommend that for the back of the stencils. It keeps everything in place, and you don't have to worry about seepage in some of those finer spaces when you're applying your gel medium. So I'm going to run out of paste here in just a second, or run out of gel here in just a second. So I'm just going to mix up some more, and I'm going to say that I only did these 2 panels on camera. The rest I did off camera, and I'll show you. I did 5 different colors, all with a black and white cardstock so that you could see the difference. And it's repetitive, so I didn't really see the need to do 10 panels that look pretty much the same, except in some cases they'll be a different color. Now, if I didn't mention this before, the shimmer cardstock, I used a white shimmer cardstock. That was purely for me to try it, test it, see how it would look. It really had no impact on the panel. So go ahead and use a plain white card base, cardstock. You don't need to use anything fancy for your cardstock. So here I'm going to peel this off. Now this is actually Mercury Kaleidoscope powder that I did with this here on camera. Now this one here is, got a list here, Neptune, nope, Saturn, yeah, Saturn is this one, and then Asteroid's going to come up next. And it's hard to get the shimmer, you know, for the on the white panels for the reflective. There you get a little bit of that gold hint. It's such a pale color, but so pretty. This next one is going to be English Mustard, and that is more metallic. So that reminds me of like an antique gold. And so you're not going to get any of that extra iridescent or tone on tone look. Now this is the Mercury that we did, and you saw how it dried, or not, it went on white, but then it dried with the pink. And now on the white cardstock, you get that tone on tone, but then a little bit of pink in the light. Now this Neptune was really difficult to catch on the white panel, but it's so pretty in that blue on the black. It's just really, really cool effects that you can get based on the colored cardstock that you use. So these are the finished panels. And so this, we're going to start off with Neptune, and you'll get a little better glimpse of that blue on the on that white there. But these panels I trimmed down. The main panel is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4 on the white, and then on the black it's 3 5/8 by 5 inches. All the cards are A2 size. Now this one here is Mercury, and you can see just how pretty that pink is. Again, this is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, as well as this white panel as well. And you can see that soft pink. I just think that's so pretty. And the English Mustard I really like. I wasn't sure what I expected, but it's such a pretty antique gold. Now these panels measure, the white is 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then that black is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. This is Asteroid, so you get that pale gold with these, and the white panel is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, and the black is 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. And unfortunately, on camera, you just can't pick up some of the shimmer, which is very disappointing because they're really, really impactful in real life. So this one here is Saturn. And so this white panel measures 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then the black is 3 5/8 by 5 1/4. Now for the sentiments, I just use the Simple Saying Spring Celebrations set to create my sentiment strips, and adhered them down with some liquid glue, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure and check the description box below and check out the link to take you over to the Crafter Party Facebook group and share your makes with us. We absolutely love to see what you guys are creating. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next video.